Hello everyone. Due to the impact of Tropical Storm Jaggi, the third storm of the season, widespread heavy rain has occurred in Tuyinquang province. The release of water through the bottom spillways of the Tuyinquang hydropower plant has caused the water level of the low river to rise, leading to flooding in many areas. On the evening of September 10, 2024, the provincial authorities announced that a section of the low river embankment in Quaithang Commune, Sunduang district, had collapsed. And it could affect 40 hectares of farmland and approximately 230 households living within the protected embankment area. Faced with the urgent situation, that very night, Tuyinquang province swiftly organized the evacuation of residents and mobilized nearly 500 police officers to respond. Soldiers and locals worked together to resolve the issue. This is also an embankment that doubles as an inter-commune road, connecting Quaithang Commune, Tuyinquang province, with Hop Nyat Commune, Donghung district, Phu-Tho province. On one side of the embankment lie fields and residential areas, while on the other side flows the low river. Therefore, when the embankment broke, it significantly impacted traffic conditions in the area. The situation grew even more serious when China was forced to announce a discharge of water upstream on the low river due to concerns that the dam was at risk of collapsing. This river has become the center of attention for northern residents in recent days. What is the current status of China's dam discharge and how does it affect Vietnam? Take 5 minutes to explore with us in today's video. The Low River is one of the longest rivers in northern Vietnam, stretching over 227 kilometers, alongside other major rivers such as the Red River, the Da River, the Cao River, and the Day River. This river originates in Yunnan province, China, where it is called the Ban Long River, then flows into Vietnamese territory at Ton Thuy Commune, Vie Xuyen district, Ha Giang province, and become a distinctive feature of the mountainous city. From here, the Low River flows through Tuyinquang territory before becoming the natural boundary between the two provinces of Vinh Phuc and Phu-Tho. Finally, the river flows into the Red River at the Viet Tri confluence, also known as the Hac Junction. In Vietnam, this river has a basin area of up to 22,600 square kilometers, with a wide riverbed and rugged flow. Especially during the rainy season, when the water rises high along many stretches of the river. But when the dry season arrives, the river becomes gentle, adorned with a romantic and poetic beauty. Along both banks of the river basin lies the life of ethnic minority communities, rich in cultural identity and unique traditions. Additionally, the alluvial deposits from the Low River have enriched the soil on both its left and right banks, making them highly fertile, suitable for agricultural cultivation while meeting the socio-economic development needs of the people. Moreover, in the area where the river flows into Vietnamese territory, the Ton Thuy International Border Gate serves as a vital trade hub, and is the only international border gate within Ha Giang province. This border gate is located in Ton Thuy Commune, Vie Xuyen district, approximately 22 kilometers from the center of Ha Giang city. It connects to the Tian Bao International Border Gate in Malipo County, Wenshan Zhuang in Miao Autonomous Prefecture, Yunnan Province, China, to become a key border gate pair, contributing to the international integration process between the two localities of Ha Giang and Yunnan. This expands opportunities for cooperation between Vietnam and China, as well as with other countries in the region. This is the first pair of bilateral border gates upgraded to international status since the completion of demarcation work along the Vietnam-China land border. The main export items of our country through this border gate include cashew kernels, various fruits, fresh produce, and dried seafood. The main imported goods include items such as electricity, various types of automobiles, and truck components. However, since both border areas are economically underdeveloped regions with limited markets, trade activities depend on the economic conditions of each country and can be either bustling or sluggish depending on the period. Since 2001, Vietnam has implemented the Border Gate Economic Zone policy in two localities, Phuong Tien Commune and Ton Thuy Commune, to leverage the geographical advantage of the border gate pair near Ha Giang City, located along National Highway 2 and beside the Low River. Since 2010, the Ton Thuy Border Gate Economic Zone has been established, spanning across 6 communes in Vie Xuyen district. The passage includes the communes of Ton Thuy, Ton Duc, Xin Tri, Lao Tri, Phuong Tien, Phong Quang, and Phuong Du, which belongs to Ha Giang City. As planned, The border gate economic zone will be divided into multiple functional subzones, including an administrative area, a non-tariff zone, an industrial area, and an urban area. Currently, the land clearance work is being carried out. The authorities of Hejiang province are also calling on investors to join hands in developing the local infrastructure. In recent years, the Low River has not only been a cultural waterway, preserving distinctive agricultural products, but has also provided significant energy benefits through a series of constructed hydropower plants. In Hejiang, the Song Lo 2 hydropower plant has an installed capacity of 28 megawatts, while the downstream Song Lo 4 hydropower plant, with 3 turbine units, reaches a total capacity of 24 megawatts. On the border area between Hejiang and Tuyanquang lies the Song Lo 6 hydropower plant with a capacity of 49 megawatts. Next are the Song Lo 8A and 8B hydropower plants, each with a capacity of 27 megawatts. The Song Lo 7 hydropower plant has recently commenced operations. Specifically, on December 31, 2023, in Yanfu Commune, Hamyan District, Tuyanquang Province, Lam Sun Construction and Trading Joint Stock Company. The Song Lo 7 hydropower plant was put into operation with a total investment of over 1,490 billion Vietnamese dongs and a capacity of 36 megawatts. Additionally, the Low River has 2 important tributaries, the Tri River and the Gam River. As of 2021, the Tri River has about 10 hydropower dams, the most notable of which is the Thap 3 hydropower plant, with an installed capacity of 120 megawatts. This is one of the key projects of our country in the first 5-year Socio-Economic Development Plan, 1960 to 1965. This construction was inaugurated in its first phase on October 5, 1971, and in its second phase on May 19, 1972. When the plant's final generating unit was officially synchronized to the national power grid. Moreover, Thak Ba Lake not only has a water storage capacity of up to 3 to 3.9 billion cubic meters but is also a famous scenic spot, and was recognized as a National Historical and Cultural Relic in 1996. During excavations here, archaeologists uncovered traces of ancient Vietnamese people. Additionally, the lakeside villages retain their pristine beauty and the unique cultural identities of the Tay, Nung, Hmong, and Dao ethnic groups. On the Gam River, the Tuyanquang hydropower plant is the largest project, with a capacity of 342 megawatts. This factory began construction in 2002 and officially commenced operations in 2008. This facility consists of 3 generator units and a reservoir with a capacity of approximately 2 billion cubic meters, named Na Hang Lake. This is also the 5th largest hydropower plant in the northern region, only behind the Sun La, Hua Bin, Lai Chau, and Huoi Quang hydropower plants. Na Hang Lake not only plays a crucial role in flood prevention for Tuyanquang City but also helps mitigate flood risks for the Red River Delta region. It also provides an abundant water supply for the Delta region during the dry season. For example, during the recent historic storm, the Tuyanquang hydropower plant was forced to open all 8 floodgates simultaneously. But it also contributed to flood mitigation with a capacity of up to 305 million cubic meters, thereby playing a crucial role in reducing flooding for the downstream area. As of 1 p.m. on September 12, most major hydropower reservoirs in the northern region had stopped releasing water. China releases water from reservoirs upstream of the Low River, while Vietnam only builds small-capacity hydropower plants upstream on the Low River in China. As many as 10 hydropower cascades are being developed. With outstanding total capacity, the most notable is the Ma Lu Thang hydropower plant, reaching a maximum capacity of 400 megawatts. This village is located in Malipo District, Wenshan Zhuang and Miao Autonomous Prefecture, Yunnan Province. The construction project commenced in 2002 and was fully completed in May 2010. This section has a crest length of 514 meters, with a total capacity of approximately 546 million cubic meters. The factory receives its water supply from this source, located approximately 3.4 kilometers downstream in Ha Lu. On September 11, 2024, after careful consideration, China officially notified Hejiang province of the plan to release water from the Ma Lu Thang Dam. Specifically, from 3 p.m. on September 11 to 2 p.m. on September 12, the maximum water discharge rate will reach 250 cubic meters per second. However, after discussions and coordination with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Vietnam's representative agencies in China, Beijing announced it will reduce the maximum flood discharge flow to 200 cubic meters per second and postpone the release time to 4:30 p.m. on September 11. According to information from Chinese authorities, they had previously implemented measures to support flood prevention and rescue efforts in the downstream areas within their territory and Vietnam. The Ma Lu Thang hydropower plant will not conduct flood discharge, but due to prolonged heavy rain over several days, the water here has risen dangerously high, posing a risk of dam failure. Beijing is forced to request the relevant localities to release floodwaters at a minimal level while still ensuring the safety of the dam. For the Upper Red River region, the mainland side affirms that their hydroelectric plants and dams there will not conduct flood discharge. Overall, the flood discharge flow from the upper reaches of the Low River in China is relatively low. Nevertheless, this still causes considerable concern for downstream regions in Vietnam, especially in the current context of increasingly complicated flood conditions. But we have no choice but to accept it, because if China's hydroelectric dam holding hundreds of millions of cubic meters of water were to fail, the consequences would be far more catastrophic. Following the government's directive, our Ministry of Foreign Affairs will continue to closely coordinate with local authorities in the coming period to promptly update information on the flood situation in Chinese provinces directly affecting Vietnamese localities. Vietnam's representative agencies abroad also regularly coordinate and maintain close exchanges with local authorities to minimize the amount of water flowing downstream from China's upper reaches into our country. Practical solutions must be intensified. As a result, the damage caused by floods in the river basins of the northern region was significantly reduced.